Hey everyone, it's Kayla with the Celebration Company, and I've got something fun for you today. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And also be sure to check me out on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram for a lot of other fun ideas just like this one. Hey y'all, today's craft is super cute and it's perfect for those beach vacations. If you're anything like me, when you go to the beach, you always collect shells and you bring them home and then you don't know what to do with them. Well, this one right here is the perfect little craft to use up those shells and to just help to reminisce on your beach vacation and remember that time when you were wherever you were at. So what I have right here is from Dollar Tree. I've already done a little bit of the prep work on it. It is actually a piggy bank or like a savings like frame. So it's basically like a shadow box. You can see it does have a hole in the bottom there so that you can put your coins in and stuff like that to save. So I got it from the Dollar Tree, and what I've done is just taken it apart and I am just painting it. Now the frame was black and I didn't want it to be black, so I painted it with some white chalk paint so that it would stick to the plastic. Okay, now I'm taking the background that was originally in the frame and I'm taking a picture of the beach. So this is the beach that I went to. So I'm just literally using a picture from there. I printed it out onto just regular computer paper on my printer at home, but you could do whatever you want to. And I made sure to enlarge it big enough so that it was the width of my background. And now I'm just going to glue that down. You can see I'm using glue stick. You can also use Mod Podge if you want to, and just glue that right to that background. And this is going to look so good, and you will see. Now, I did choose to have just a little bit of the sand showing and most of the water and the sky. And that's just going to look more realistic when we put this thing together. Now, for the front, you can see the glass here. It's got a little bit of an image on it. I'm just taking some fingernail polish remover and removing that image off of it. And it takes a little bit of elbow grease, but it will come off. After I have cleaned that glass really well, I even used some glass cleaner, I'm just going to put that glass back inside of my frame or my shadow box. Now what I'm going to do is take some hot glue, and we're going to use this almost like you would caulk. We're just going to seal up all those edges of that glass. So I'm just putting a good bead of hot glue all the way around the edge. I want to just seal in any gaps so that nothing can come out. All right, so now we want to just seal up that little hole in the bottom. So I'm just taking some hot glue and going all the way around the hole and using a popsicle stick to cover it. And then I also went around the popsicle stick with the hot glue as well. And this just to seal it all in. I decided to distress it a little bit, so I'm just taking some sandpaper and just going around the edges and just giving it a little bit of distress to show that black coming through. All right, here comes the fun part. We're going to make sure that that hole is on the bottom. So where we put that popsicle stick, that's on the bottom. And we're going to put in some sand. This is the sand from the beach that I went to. And then I'm also throwing in the shells and the sea glass and whatever else that I want to put in there. Now we'll put the back on. Make sure you put it on the right direction. And then again, with our hot glue, we're just going to go all the way around the edges, sealing that in, making sure that there are no exposed holes. This way, all of the sand will stay in and doesn't come out. So you can see I'm just sitting here waiting on this to dry. And once it's dry, you can turn it up and reveal your beach. Okay, now I wanted to put on here where this beach was, where I got this sand and the shells. So I just used my Cricut to print out St. Lucia 2021 on here so that I knew exactly where that sand and shells was from. And that was just with a permanent vinyl so that it would not come off. And there is your adorable little keepsake for your beach vacations this spring and summer. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have an amazing day. Bye, everyone.